Hey, rat cats and cool kitties. My name is Lenny Graves, and I'm a tarot card reader, I'm an astrologer, I'm a psychic medium, I'm a magician, I'm a demonologist. I do a lot of things, but tonight what I'd like to do is take this here deck of tarot cards and find out what you need to hear. What do you need to hear? I don't know what you need to hear. You probably have a better idea than I do, but we're going to reach out across time and space, fate, all of those kind of wonderful things, and we're going to pull on them a little bit and see if we can't find out what the future's coming up for you. Or maybe it's not has something to do with future. Who knows? Maybe I'm being preemptive there. Maybe it's something from the past, but there's something that you need to hear right now, and we're going to find out. And the first step to that process is we're going to pull three cards. And the first card we're going to pull is the Knight of Cups inverted. Second card we're going to pull is the Page of Cups inverted. And the final card we're going to pull is the Ten of Cups inverted. What you need to hear right now, my dark and lovely soul, is you are trying too hard when it comes to matters in the realms of love. You are blocking yourself out because you want it so bad. Now, Phil Collins wrote a song. No, he didn't write a song. He covered a song. I don't know who wrote the song originally. And it's You Can't Hurry Love. You Just Have to Wait. Same thing here is if you really want love, it'll come to you eventually, right? That's not a big deal. But you've got to let it be, right? You got to let yourself be open to it. You can't force it. You can never force anything. A watched pot does not boil, right? It's the same thing with love here, right? If you're, it seems that way for myself anyway. Like if I was on like Tinder and stuff, trying to find a date on Friday night, I'm not fine. But if I'm just like, at the grocery store or something like that, somebody bumps into me like, well, that's a wonderful person, starting a conversation, stuff like that. It's when you're not looking for love or a relationship, you're going to find one. And that's what you need to hear, my dark and lovely soul, is maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely right now. And this is for my single folks out here. My married and relationship folks, there's a different way these cards are going to apply to you, because, again, this is a general reading. I'm going to tell you how that works in a second. But don't force it. Watch The Witcher on Netflix or something. Don't worry about it this weekend. Do not force love. Don't sign up for Tinder or whatever you young people use. You don't need to, don't push on it. Just let it happen. If you try too hard in love, it will never work. It's like anything. If you stress too much about something, it's just not going to happen for you. Now, same thing kind of applies, but just a little bit different, my dark and lovely souls. If you're in a relationship right now, and it's a good or bad relationship, or whatever, is maybe it's feeling a little stagnant and you've been trying, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Well, it's because you're trying too hard. Sometimes when we try too hard, we just fuck things up, huh? That's how it is for me. It's like, how you can do something perfect every time, but when a bunch of people are watching and you really try to do it good, you fuck it up and you embarrass yourself. That's how life seems to work. It's because we're trying too hard. It's the same thing with these cards. Got so much love in your life, but you're blocking yourself to it because you're so focused on trying to find it. It's just going right past you. You can't see the forest through the trees. What I want you to do is just not look for it, and it'll come your way. Comment below if that resonates with you. Say, I'm not going to go look for it. Or put a little tree, because you're going to see the tree through the forest. It's a shitty amount. You have to worse metaphors. But yeah, that's what that is. Do not try too hard at love, and love will come to you. And if you're in a relationship right now and you have love that's already come to you, sometimes we just, it's not always Wuthering Heights. That's not a good example. Wuthering Heights is a really dark story, but they loved each other a lot, right? It's not always like a good relationship. Just pick one. It's not always like that, right? It's not always roses and sunshine in relationships. Sometimes we have problems in them. But it doesn't necessarily mean to try to fix it, right? Like, remember that 90s song? I can't think of it. It's been like 5 days since you laughed at me and said you're sorry or whatever, right? It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing as just kind of let things work out, and they will. That's my advice to you. Love, don't try to push it. Don't try too hard with it, and it'll work itself out, my dark and lovely soul. You might feel a little lonely right now. You might be feeling by yourself and stuff like that. We all do from time to time. It'll pass, and just let it be. Let it be, as the song would say. Again, you can. I'm almost going to say goodbye. I'm not going to yet. Again, my name is Lenny Graves. You can find me here at TikTok at the Lenny Graves. You can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on YouTube and Facebook, where I do sometimes longer talks. I also do personal readings, magic spells, all that kind of fun stuff if you're interested. Now I will say goodnight, my dark and lovely soul. Have a great day.